All right, what's up, Storm Chasers? We are live and in the building, all right? So I wanted to come live for a little bit. So first off, thank everybody who supported me the other day when my suspension was officially over. You know, y'all showed up with super chats. Y'all showed up, you know, with cash apps. And so I just want to definitely extend my gratitude. And then we're going to be live in less than 2 hours to do the Celebrity Doctor Show. So anybody in particular that y'all want me to talk about, anything else that's going on, feel free to hit the link. Feel free to hit the link and call in. All right. All right. No, it takes a minute for everybody to come through and to come in. Yeah, I was flagged down for a couple weeks, but I'm not gonna keep talking about it or really get too much into it. It's done and it's over with. Also, please refrain from mentioning other creators. You know, please refrain from mentioning other creators that are talking mess. We're not giving them no attention. All right. Wiley channel got terminated. You know what? Shout out to Rico Reports. I follow him now, and he did a post where he basically showed that Wiley's page is most likely just hidden. Because like when you're a YouTuber, you can actually go and like hide your page to where it takes it out the algorithm, but it's not deleted. So at the end of the day, I don't think Wiley gone. So, and maybe he need a break, or maybe he's trying to, you know, pull a stunt. We'll see. You need a backup channel. I do have a backup channel, The Celebrity Doctor. You need to follow me here, Storm Monroe. You need to follow me at The Celebrity Doctor. Follow me on both. All right. I appreciate you. All right. Yes, Nene, please refrain from mentioning that other creator. I would appreciate it. Thank you so much. Lachey T said you were missed. So glad you back. Listen, I missed y'all too. And I couldn't wait to get back. And there was so much going on and so much happening. I'm like, oh my God. Thank you, Bill, for that donation. I appreciate that, sir. Sydney said, talk about TGIF. Oh, we will. Ain't it something how the truth came out about that? And we see that Al was the problem. Ain't that something? And then somehow we seen that Al was the problem, and if Armand had not, I'm just taking these notes down. TGIF, Ray J. Okay, yeah. If Armand had not took to his platform to basically drag Funky Dineva for absolute filth, the rest of them receipts would have probably never came out, and the narrative just would have been, you know, on him. All right, Kalani. Oh, I can give y'all the tea on Kalani. We definitely gonna talk about Kalani. All right. And you can go to Conscious TV page. He lays it all out. He has the receipts and he had the exclusive. In addition to that, at this point, I'm gonna call Conscious TV the Vindicator. Because vindication be happening over there. All right. All right. Cardi B T. Yes, we're definitely going to get into Cardi B. We're definitely going to get into Cardi B. All right. Blueberry. Not Blueberry and Croissant. Yes, we have to talk about Blueface and Krishan. Who is going to keep the baby? I believe the baby is in CPS care. It's a little hard to find. Well, it's very hard to find those records because, you know, he's a minor. So it's like, it's not easy to look it up, you know, like a grown person. Kanye West addicted to laughing gas. Oh, my God. Young Miami and Diddy. Yes, you already know. And honestly, Young Miami in her interview that she did, in my opinion, was one of the most disingenuous interviews I've ever seen. And we'll talk about it later tonight, but I especially feel that way because if You want me to take you seriously? If you really want to be held accountable, if you really want to come tell the truth, I needed an experienced interviewer. I needed a real journalist, not your ghetto ratchet ass friend. No shade to Saucy Santana, nothing against him. He did a pretty good job, but at the end of the day, you her friend, you're biased, you're not gonna hold her accountable. It's a lot of questions you did not ask, and this ain't your forte. And to be quite honest, I'm sick of a lot of these people thinking they need a podcast, thinking they need a show, thinking that they a host. You are not that. Go sing them songs, go rap them lyrics, and go twerk with a body that's built like a damn Frigidaire refrigerator. All right. I'm just saying. It wasn't bad. But my point is, your friend is not gonna hold you accountable. Shit, I needed Jason Lee to do this. Even he wasn't gonna fully keep it real because he had ties to Revolt. I needed Gail to do this. I needed Gail to do somebody who was gonna go through all the receipts and ask her the real questions. Thoughts on Chloe's album, or do we care? We'll talk about it. I'll go listen to it real quick. I hadn't heard it. She called herself doing a surprise release, but y'all telling me y'all like it. Y'all said it's actually good. So we'll see. Mr. Beast. Ooh. Let me tell you something. All these people got freaking secrets. All these people. What about the Meg Thee Stallion album? People really weren't for messing with that either. Golden Harmony says, Storm, you should have did the interview. Listen, but I would have asked the real questions. Now, I think I told y'all, but if not, I'm going to go ahead and tell you again. I actually did have an opportunity to sign with Revolt. It was last year, June of 2023. And listen, I got the text message from, I got many connects, you know what I'm saying? But this is a guy who manages a couple of other people in the industry. And he said, hey, I can get you in a room with Puff in 48 hours. Now, I really didn't like the way that sounded initially because what is going to go down and what is going to go on in this room and in 48 hours, and it was laid out to me. We're going to give you your own show. You can talk about whatever you want. You can be yourself. You can do anything. But I need you to sign something and agree to never disparage Puff, Janice Combs, Christian Combs, or the Combs family name. Okay? So, I could have been had the show. But I didn't like the idea, we're going to get you in a room with Puff in 48 hours. I didn't really like that. Okay? I also didn't like when he said, well, we can make you the next Jason Lee. I don't want to be another Jason Lee. No shade to Jason, but Jason's Jason. Can't nobody be Jason but Jason. I'm not trying to be Jason. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to be me. So I didn't like the way that sounded. And I was just like, it's a great opportunity. But I just had to pass on that. And then in November of 2023, the Cassie lawsuit happened and everything been downhill ever since. Marcus Jordan, yes, Marcus Jordan apparently on the good alkaline diet of watermelon, snow bunnies, and cocaine. Apollo wife putting a pause on Phaedra. Apollo wife fought Phaedra? I thought Apollo hit his wife Shireen. Are you sure? Yeah, I think Apollo went to jail for hitting his wife, Shireen. Now, Shireen had read allegedly Heavenly was being messy over there on Married to Medicine, and then invited Apollo and Shireen on a group trip, and then Phaedra got read for filth allegedly. What else we got? Thank you, Danielle. Appreciate that. Funky that Neva said Apollo wife cussed out Phaedra. Ooh, that's what I'm listen. And my whole thing is, even with that, Apollo wife shouldn't have nothing to say to Phaedra, period. Listen, you got the man. Here's what be getting me about these women. You got the man. Then once you had a man, you still worried about his ex. You worried about his baby mama. You worried about, girl, you got the man. Focus on your man. Tiffany said, you look great. Storm, nice to see you back. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think she quit during the trip. Probably so. Will Smith and Johnny Depp bromance. Yeah, they say Will Smith is out here acting like he's single, and I'm here to say, when did Will Smith ever act like he was married? I'm just saying. From the day he married Jada and had to bop her on the head like the pit bull that she is, because she is a woman that's been playing with her clit since she was 5 years old, because her grandmammy taught her, and she had a meth head for a mammy, and she's just a rough woman that was never going to respect Will, period. She respects and loves Tupac, and that's the only man she ever loved, because hell, Jada is a man her damn self. Come on now. Shout out to Mia. You said right. You got the man. Lead the pass along. That's what I'm saying. You got Apollo. You got what you wanted. Good. Go on with your life. Not too long after that, you went live reading Cassie Court documents, which was a good show, and I think a few thousand subscribed. Yeah, that's my thing. That's my thing. I would have had to sign something saying that I would never talk about him. Oh no. Queen and Clarence. Oh, we can touch on that. The fact that Queen is stupid. Because he's never gonna marry you ever. I'm so sick of these dumbasses thinking these men that they take care of, and you done gave him a kid, and you done upgraded his life, and you done upgraded his clout, and he don't even hardly have to work no more. You out on the road giving us songs that are 2 minutes and 30 seconds, talking about, oh, ain't you gonna marry me? I'm not gonna. You done gave him everything. There's no need to marry you now. These girls really got it backwards and they're confused. Yep, and Travis Scott, they got arrested. Okay. Said Storm, you dodged a bullet. I sure did. I've dodged a few bullets. I'm not even gonna hold you. Big Sean, we gotta talk about them too. Janae's an idiot too. How a man gonna waste 10 years of your life? You finally have his baby, but then he say, oh, it's a lot I gotta work on, and I'm not ready for marriage. These men ain't never ready for marriage. They ain't never ready. Storm, do you think Lotto passed her younger sister Brooklyn or Drake for a future? They all get passed around in the industry. That's what they do. I don't know if it's Amaria or Amaray. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. Your last name Fluker. Wait a minute. Fluker is a real uncommon last name. You got people in Illinois. You got people in Belleville. Do you know a Marlon Fluker? DiMaggio Fluker? Deborah Fluker? It ain't too many Flukers. I might actually know your family. Yeah, Clarence is. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, she acted like Clarence was the prize. Let's see. Oh. Not that I know of. Oh, okay. You never know. That's a real uncommon last name. But shout out to you. Thanks for the donation. Nikki and her sister. Why Nikki drag her sister like that? That little girl just want to be famous so bad. I know some flukers in St. Louis. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I do too. That's why I'm like, damn, dude. I think I know your people. J Lo running off Ben. Oh God. J Lo can't keep a man to save her life. Yep, we're gonna talk about Cardi B and Offset. I'm gonna give y'all the tea on that, the exclusive. Y'all ain't gonna believe me when I tell you what happened. But when it come out later, just know you heard it here first. Just know you heard it here first. There are some flukers in Arkansas. Ah, gotcha. All right, let's see. How about the part-time stomper? Yep, we're gonna talk about her ish too. Getting sued again. They girl need to go ahead and start a court show at this point. Shout out to lovely Gigi. Appreciate you. What you think about Nelly getting arrested? I'm gonna give y'all the tea on Nelly. Here's the thing: when it comes to the insurance stuff, that's just a matter of negligence, especially when you don't stay on top of your paperwork. So I'm not so more tripping off that, but the tea that I was told is actually a little sad. And I'm gonna just say, Ashanti, this is your husband now, so you know you got to stick by him. Thick to thin, you know, sickness and health, you know, for richer or for poor. That's what I'm saying. Storm, you got new sleeves tat since I watched. Then you must, Karen, you must ain't watched in years. I've had 2 full sleeves for years at this point. We're gonna touch on it on Kim Porter memoir. Do y'all believe it? I believe there's some truth to it. Even though her best friend said no, this is fake. Listen, when I can have a best friend, I'm still not gonna tell you everything. Especially when I'm dealing with a high profile person like Diddy. Just because you my best friend, you think I'm gonna tell you all the details? If you're not even in this entertainment world, you're not even gonna understand. A lot of shit that goes down, regular people would not even believe. Even when I tell y'all, listen, even when I tell y'all, wait, do I got drawers on? Damn, I can't show y'all the tattoo because I ain't got no drawers on. Hold up. I'll show y'all the new tattoo. I do have a new thigh tattoo. You gonna touch on Kanye? Yep. You gonna touch on Jackie saying Evelyn messing with the dogs? No, that's not true. That's just them being petty. But I do believe that Jackie was a prostitute back in the day. But so what? Who didn't sell coochie? Who hasn't sold coochie? Every woman has either sold it or thought about it. And even if you never sold it, even if you never thought about it, you've been in a relationship or a marriage where you have utilized your coochie to either get what you want from your husband or to calm him down. God gave us these hands to work. God gave y'all that coochie so y'all can survive. That's it. We know that. Coochie's powerful. Coochie's to be respected. And, you know, men have fought wars over coochie. Most men that's dead or in jail or dead in the grave, in heaven or hell, jail or in hell, because of coochie. So people get me with this sex shame and stuff. Let me tell you something. You better pay your bills however you gotta pay your bills. Damn what a person say. Your rent don't care how you pay it as long as it do. And if somebody got something to say, then they can just come and pay it for you. I want y'all to start doing this. When somebody got something to say because you want a poll, because you want OnlyFans, because you selling a little cat, because you got a sugar daddy, I want you to send them your bills. I want you to send them your cash out. Because since you have an opinion, then you obviously care, which means you obviously are gonna help me with these bills, so then I don't have to go sell myself. So get your money, sis. Oh. Don't have no man around you that ain't no good. You supposed to have 4 to 5 niggas, to be honest. And let me tell you, it ain't just about money. Get one that know how to work on cars. Get one that got to connect with some clothes. Get one that know how to fix stuff around the house. Get one that's strictly just to break your back and make you see stars and damn near kill you when you need that. That's DeMarcus though, but he ain't good for nothing else, and he got bad credit, and he gonna blow your back out on an air mattress, and after you nut and squirt across the room, and you get up and you oh god, shit, he just fucked me on this air mattress. I can't dare commit to this nigga. You get your shit and you leave, and you call him in a few weeks when you need a tune up. Everybody got a purpose in the world. Different women got different purposes for men. Different men got different purposes for women. I don't know who told y'all to love these niggas. I'm a nigga. You know, don't love us. Shit, I ain't shit. I ain't shit. I just have an innocent look. But I ain't shit. Don't get it twisted. Michaela Skinner. You know what? I didn't really keep up with that. If I don't get that tonight, definitely tomorrow. I didn't really keep up with the drama between her and Simone. Let's see. But he may be crazy. Yeah, well, hey. You gotta get men to understand the business and know his place. And what's up with these men nowadays being so emotional after you give them some? Like, nigga, know your place. Like, today's Wednesday. Today's not your day. I call you late on a Saturday. I call you Saturday night, Sunday morning, 2, 3 in the morning. And you know what your job is, and you know to come in here and do your thing and get the fuck out of here before the sun come up, because my kids ain't finna be looking at you at the breakfast table. What would you know what it is? They be homeless. They be homeless. Oh, don't you love me? No. You're only good for what you have in your drawers. That's it. You can't read. You ain't got no money. You ain't shit because your mammy raised ain't shit, nigga. I don't want you. You know what it is? We got away from telling people exactly who and what they are. Bullying had a purpose. I'm telling you. Now everybody out here thinking they equals. No, baby, you're not an equal. You are a big dick deviant. That's it. You are a air mattress king. That's it. And when I want a hood fantasy, I call you. Otherwise, no. And don't be taking that rubber off either. Shit. A lot of them think they slick with that too. We finna go into 2025 on our way to 2030. Oh, ladies, it's time to flip the script. Okay. Now, for the last 10 years, they've been blaming the state of the black community on you ladies. You're the worst stewards of children. You messed up the children. Give these men their children. That's what you do. They want to knock you up. They don't want to pull out. Okay. All right. Start dropping off their children. And you be the deadbeat. And you be the deadbeat. I'm telling you. They are going to return them children so fast. So fast. Or his mama gonna have them, or his sister gonna have them. And when they grow up and say, why you left me? No, your daddy wanted you. So your daddy, I gave you to your daddy. Now, whatever your daddy did with you, go talk to your daddy. Leave them babies right at the door. And go about your business. They want to be savage, you be savager. Stephanie said that orange is orange. Thank you. This really is my color. Because if I could be a dad, I'd have a couple kids. Listen. You got to be cold-blooded. You can't love a man into doing right. You have to have standard boundaries and expectations. That's it. That's all we understand. You cannot love me into acting right. I'm not. Oh man. But y'all still love these niggas, so 50% of all new cases of HIV are black women. We need to close our legs and mouths. Well, that's of course abstinence is always gonna be the best, but people struggle with that. I ain't gonna lie. People do. I'm about ready to get back on my now I sound like all these hoes on TikTok. Get back on my celibacy journey because I just realized that when I am not having sex with nobody, my bank account looks the best. But when you start exchanging energy, it's like it's like your flow be fucked up. Who knows? What's going on? Say no more, say no more. Let's see. Anything else? That's where I'm at. I'm not taking on nobody's effed up energy. Seriously. Mine go to my dad, go to their daddy every spring break, Christmas, and summer. Yes, like clockwork. Send them kids to their daddy. They be all right. I remember going to my grandmother's house every summer, and I feel like these grandmamas ain't even grandmama no more. Like, but you know what I mean? Like, what happened to you being dropped off at your grandparents' house, and you watching Matlock and in the heat of the night and staying in their old ass house that never had air conditioning. They would not turn that AC on. They had the window unit. Would not turn that bitch on unless it was just they never turned the shit on. 115 degrees in a house with 6 fans going, blowing hot ass air. What happened in them days? That's why these kids so messed up. Hey, shout out to you, Deidre. Grandma still working. Wow. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Hey Storm, how can I send you an email? I'm a first time author with love. A couple minutes on your show. It's called Forever Love. Yeah, it's Storm Monroe Business at gmail.com. If one of my mods can put that in the chat and we can work some out for sure. Congratulations on writing your first book. These new grandparents on cruises. Wow. Bishop said, when I stopped dealing with situationships, I was more productive and less stressed. I tell them, don't get in your car because you're not spending a block over this way. I love that. I love that. Have you ever been on a cruise? No. Actually, no, I haven't. I've never been on a cruise. And they actually have the cheap ones, like the 3-day cruises or whatever, with like Carnival. No, Carnival or something else. Storm, how do you feel about having an Amazon store? Do you believe people can make 50K a month? Yeah. Yeah. Now you got to know what you're doing. It's a technique to it. I don't know much about it. Hell, I would love to have a damn Amazon store, but it's possible. It's many different ways to get money on the internet. I'm gonna just put it that way. Some people do be lying or exaggerating. Every month is not necessarily the same, but you would be surprised at some of the money that some of these people making. Have you been to Gatlinburg, Tennessee? Yep. I went snowboarding. No, skiing. No, I snowboarded and I skied. We stayed in like this mountain resort or whatever. It's a whole bunch of mountains in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. I think we did a little gambling too. I'm pretty sure they had a little. Yeah, we did a little gambling too. I went with my boy Art. Yeah. Yep. COVID back again. Be careful traveling. I know a few people that have. Listen, I was around somebody that had COVID, and now I'm thinking they caught it a little bit after me, or I was around them like the weekend before they caught it. So I think I'm good. But I was around, yeah. And he told me the other day, "Oh yeah, I had COVID." I'm sorry, you had COVID? I didn't know that. I was over your house around that time you had COVID. Like, I was over your house, so glad to know. But then it's like, okay, what do you do even if you catch COVID? Now, like, what? I don't. Do you? I'm assuming you isolate. I don't know. I don't know. Storm, can you do a segment on different ways to make money on the internet? Yes, I sure can. I would love to educate you guys on that. You know, I love teaching and educating. Man, money on the yeah, absolutely, we can do that. We can probably do a video like that, like on a Sunday. Yeah. I came back from Curacao, or I think that's how you pronounce that, and contracted COVID. Yeah, you know, it's a we the kids are going back to school. The kids are back in daycare. We headed into the winter. I know it's still summer, but summer, winter, fall. Shout out to Sheree. It'll be here before you know it. And that stuff starts spreading like wildfire. Please start taking your probiotics and prebiotics now. Please start prepping your immune system and your gut now. I know you've been eating fried chicken, barbecue, um, Hennessy, liquor. I get it, but like your gut messed up, and then you need to start prepping now. You got to prep now for the winter. Okay. And honestly, I'm so glad summer's over, because like being fat in the summer is not fun. But I'm 20 pounds down, which is nice. 40 more to go. But Jesus Christ, I was just like, please, let's just get. Everybody want to go somewhere. Everybody want to do something. I'm avoiding everybody. I will see you in 2025. 2025. I gotta give y'all that story time too. Do you ever talk with Von Ray? Oh man, I ain't talked to Von Ray in a little minute. Um, but he's doing good. I'm gonna definitely hit him up though. How did I lose it? Let me tell you something. I'm gonna do a story time, so I'm not gonna spill it. Okay. So we're in 2024, right? This is August 2024. So back in March of 2023, I had a photo shoot coming up in a couple months. I had a photo shoot around the corner. Just put it to you that way. Long story short, I needed to lose maybe 20 pounds. It wasn't a lot. It actually wasn't a lot. Just 15 to 20. And I had the bright idea of trying Ozempic. Um, and I did one cycle of Ozempic. Okay. Stay with me. Stay with me. I did one cycle of Ozempic. And one cycle is like 7 weeks worth of shots, I believe. Okay. And when I tell y'all, when I was on Ozempic for those 7 weeks, that like I felt the best I've ever felt. I literally felt the best I've ever felt. I was able to eat, never got bloated, ever. Oh, I paid out of pocket for Ozempic because I don't have insurance, so I paid out of pocket. Anyway, I never got bloated. Um, yeah, I felt great. It felt like food didn't attack me the way food normally attacked me. I had no stomach issues. I had no diarrhea and vomiting, all that shit that people talk about. I had none of it. None. We in 2023 still. I'm taking you there. I felt fucking amazing. But then now I'm a little scared because it's for diabetics. So does that mean I had diabetes? Isn't that why I felt so good? I don't know. Anyway, I've never felt that good. Ever, right? Except one issue. It gave your boy erectile dysfunction. So when I did a little more research, what I found out is that those type of weight loss drugs like Ozempic, um, phentermine is another one. That shit causes erectile dysfunction. Literally, it was so bad to where I was like, did my penis get a little smaller? It reminded me of how my penis looked when I had COVID. Like the erection was not as full, it was not as thick, and it was difficult. It was like a gummy worm, like looking like I was in the third grade or something, just straight baby dick. So yeah, I was like, well, this is done. I said, I guess being Hollywood is not gonna be for me. So long story short, once you get off of it, it messes up your hormones. And my body was literally out of whack from 2023 all the way until March of 2024. And so my immediate fix that I got cost me about a year. I ain't gonna lie, this shit low key ruined my life for about a year. Cause I ain't been able to go nowhere because I look a hot ass fucking mess. Then it was like I wasn't even eating a lot, but my body just kept expanding. What you mean out of whack? When your hormones are out of whack, your hormone regulation is really what controls your metabolism, weight loss, everything. So if some people have like hyperactive hormones, they may not be able to gain. If their shit is real slow, then they can't lose, or they'll just eat a little and still pick up weight. You understand what I'm saying? So imagine dropping 15 to 20 to end up gaining like 60, to where your body, it was like I didn't even have no muscle tone. My body just felt like mush. It was wild. It didn't matter what the fuck I did. And then the weight went to crazy. I literally had a big back. I felt like I had got like a BBL or something. And you know how like when the weight come back for them, they go to weird places? It fucked me. Don't Let me tell you, number one, I would never tell a man to get on it, period. Because you're gonna need Ozempic and then you're gonna need a Viagra prescription as well. Number one, number two. Now, number three, if you're a woman and you get on it, just plan to be on it for life. For life. Were you working now? I was only on it for 7 weeks. Yes, it felt amazing. Weight started coming off, but then I had the baby dick. Now, a couple things happen. For some people, after they get off Ozempic, they continue to keep losing weight. Then some people, most are gonna just massively gain. It ain't for men. That shit for y'all. I'll leave that for the ladies. Okay, you feel me? I got your email. And in addition to that, I ain't never getting no lipo. I ain't never getting none of that shit. The way that shit come back and go to other places, nah, I'm good. That shit had my thighs bigger than a motherfucker. I'm good. Y'all can have that shit. Mm-mm. It took damn near a year for my body to get back correct. Even when I went to LA, just hit the gym. I was always in the gym, boo. You just when you're not when you lift, but you ain't doing as much cardio, it fucks you up. And then I wasn't sleeping, and then it was just a lot of things. Then y'all know I had to give up alcohol because I am not able to lose weight and drink. My body just won't let me do it. So long story short, I say all that to say, don't touch that shit unless you just gonna be on it. Yep, no Botox. Don't do that Botox. Don't do fillers because now they done came out and said the fillers actually never dissolve. Even though they tell you they dissolve, they actually never do. Drink teed up? No, no, I can't do it. I mean, I'm gonna still have liquor every now and then, but like that first time I lost weight, I was able back in 2020 when I first lost weight, or 2021, I was able to drink every day and still lose 40 pounds. Like it was wild. But it's like every 2 years, your body changes. Did you change the way you ate afterwards? Yes, it didn't matter what I did. I had to let go meat. Listen, it didn't matter because the hormones were up. Just like them people that got thyroid issues be telling y'all that. I learned that the hard way. I sure did. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. They have to manually dissolve. They still never fully go away. They that telling people that those fillers dissolve, the doctors have now admitted was a lie because the doctors didn't truly know. They were just going off of what they learned in their training with the manufacturers of the fillers. Because what happens is doctors make their money by pushing these drugs on you guys. They get incentives off the back end. So you might think, oh my God, I only paid $30 for this with, my insurance. But then the actual cost of the medication is like, let's say $1,000. And then your doctor actually gets a certain percentage per every prescription they go. It's the game. When you learn the medical pharmacy game, that's the real drug game right there. What about berberine? Yes. And I actually used to use back in 2021 berberine, and it's another supplement called alpha lipoic acid. If you are somebody that has like a lower metabolism, need to lose weight, this is gonna get it off. This is, I mean, you still gotta eat right, still gotta exercise. You need berberine and you need alpha lipoic acid. You need cinnamon in your diet as well. So when they put stuff to the side, it doesn't really work. Not all the way. Nope. No, no, no. Mm-mm. Try get you alpha lipoic acid as well, and get you turmeric as well. Cause like I told you, I've had my like DNA testing and stuff, so I know literally what genes I have as far as like um weight gain and weight control and what contributes to what. Oh, let me tell you how this also about the Ozempic too. Okay. So one of the side effects was, of course, erectile dysfunction. But in addition to that, it took away my sensation for water, if that makes sense. So like I was always used to drinking anywhere from a half gallon to a full gallon of water every day, right? So I mean that's how we, y'all see the skin, y'all see the vibes, right? So with Ozempic, I couldn't really I could maybe drink like 2 glasses of water. It was like I didn't need water, but I know I needed water. But it was like I didn't need it, but I know I did. You understand what I'm saying? It was That part was weird. Also, I was able to literally go days without water or food. I just had no sensation for it. I was not hungry and I was not thirsty. And that was good. It took away my urge for water and food, and I stayed throwing up. I didn't have the throwing up part. I just felt amazing. I just felt amazing. But learn from me, learn from my mistakes. As Kevin Hart said, laugh at my pain. But it's all good now. Were you on the 1 milligram dose? I was on 2.5 milligrams. Yeah. Yeah, it seems to curb the appetite because people be getting small quick. Yeah, that's why they skin be looking like it. Oh yeah, I'm just drinking water. That's literally nothing but water. But that's why they skin be looking like that because a lot of them people on Ozempic, they're not even drinking water. They're just you can't say it's dry fasting because it's not a natural dry fast. So listen, learn from me. Okay. Let me see if there's anything. Wow, that's a high dosage starting off. Yeah, maybe the dosage was too high. Yeah, I had the two. Oh, is the link not pinned for people to call it? Well, actually, I gotta head out soon. We'll be back. We'll do a call in tomorrow. But let me show y'all this tattoo that Ford did. Hold up. Let's see. Mm, right here. Miss you, Storm. YouTube is born without you, but Love Jones kept us satisfied while you were gone. Shout out to Bello June. Thank you so much. Okay. So let me send this to the email. So do you drink coconut water or cactus water? I've never had cactus water. And I actually don't like coconut water. I know it's good for you though. It tastes weird to me. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, let me go to my email. Yeah, I've heard of people drinking okra water too. It looks slimy though. Um, okay. Let's see. Do. All right. Okay, gotta get that a minute. Do you think liposuction is okay for certain areas? Once, listen, when if the weight come back, it's gonna go to other areas. I wouldn't. If I were you, I wouldn't fool with it. I'd never do no lipo now. You couldn't. Nope. Absolutely not. Okra is a superfood. Yeah, I be seeing the pregnant women be talking about it on the TikTok, saying they help, but I'm assuming since it's slimy, it would help with the delivery, but it would also just help keep that yoni wet, I would assume. People be having a beer belly with six pack on top. Oh my god, that's Charles now looking a hot mess. Okay, all right, so let's go. Let's see, present. Boom, boom, boom. Oh god. Okay. Okay, boom. Here we go. So this is when the tattoo was fresh. It's been close to 3 weeks now. But Ford laid this out. So the 1993 tattoo that was already there, but the cursive it's a note that my mom actually wrote to me in her book, and so I looked at that and I said, "Damn, that would actually be a cool ass tattoo." Pixie does said, "Is it true you don't like?" But baby, that's not true. Don't even come in here with that negativity. That's not true. Looks unique, yeah, because it's in her handwriting. Can you make it bigger? Sure. It's about as big as I can make it. There we go. But I think, yeah, I thought it was a pretty dope tattoo. And then y'all know I done ran out of room, so it ain't many places I can put it at this point. And I already have something on one of my ribs, so I'm like, I'm not sitting through a rib tattoo again. Yeah, that look like it hurt a little, like a sting. Yeah, certain parts, like right in the middle is cool, but like at the top, you feel it like in your crotch. Um, yeah, and then towards the lower part, you feel it like on top of your knee. You could have just used a post-it note, sir. Listen. I am the tattoo king. I love tattoos, not because I'm trying to look cool, baby. I grew up in tattoo shops. All right. Not some woman got to read that. She ain't got to read it. If she down there, she on her knees anyway. She shouldn't be reading. Open your mouth. Wait a minute. I can't talk about that. I just talked about being celibate. I can't. Come on now. Do you use numbing cream? Oh no, I've never used numbing cream. I never have. Are you addicted to tattoos? Listen, I wouldn't say addicted. Okay, here's the thing, right? I literally just love tattoos. Okay, that like I said, I grew up going to tattoo shops with my cousin. I love the art of them. I used to go to tattoo shops with my mom. My mom is tatted, so it's just like it's one of the things. Um, but outside of that, shout out to Divine and Beautiful telling like Nick, you know what, you crazy. Um, but I love the feeling of a tattoo. Like, like even not not so much this one, but especially like this one, the bull, like if she was digging in, it felt like that pain felt so good. I don't know how to describe. Yeah, four from Black Ink. Yeah. Yeah, we're friends. Yeah. It feels so like you get the tattoo, it feels so good. It's like, oh fuck. Like it's the only time I ever actually really feel anything because most of the time I feel, numb. So okay. The more I say this, the more this is sounding like I need to go back to therapy, but I told you I ain't going back to therapy. But I literally like the feeling of a tattoo. The smell of the ink, the smell of, your skin burning. When they put on that glove and they yeah, it's the release. Yeah, I think it's literally like a release. Yeah. Trauma rooted, ink therapy, a strong masculine feeling. Now, that's the other part of it too. To me, it looks good on me. I like it on me. but I don't like it on everybody. Like some people you see with tattoos and you be like, I don't know about that. But I like it on me. Yeah. Did you ever cut yourself? Was I a cutter? Ooh, I have to think back. I don't think I was no cutter. I don't think I was no cutter. I had other issues. I don't think I was no cutter though. Shading or the outline, both. I mean, the shading is the most painful, but whatever is released, whatever chemicals are released up here while I'm getting a tattoo, I feel so fucking good. Like like so good, so good. Like yeah, oh my god. Oh, put the knife down, child. Oh yeah, I got a big ass butcher knife too. I love knives though. Did I ever tell y'all that? Cutting with an emo bang. I had an emo phase where I wore all black every day. I had an emo phase. Adrenaline, endorphin, adrenaline, and dopamine rush. Okay, it gotta be that. It gotta be that. Cause it's just like you'd be like, okay. Are you gonna get more? I mean, I don't have nothing else that I want. Yeah. Why you say the black Michael Myers? Y'all silly. So I don't care what these people say. Listen, let me tell you something. I appreciate that Carbon 12. You know they love to say I'm all kinds of things. Let me tell you something. When I'm over here on my shit, I talk to y'all candidly. Wait till the book come out. I'm gonna really be spilling my tea. And they go run with it. I don't give a damn. Yeah, I had to think about that because like, was I ever a cutter? Because I went through a bulimic phase from 10 to 14. I went through a bulimic phase, but I don't remember if I was I don't think I was. I don't think I was. Do you go to the gun range? I ain't been to the range in a minute, but the gun range is therapeutic as well. I did love Avril Lavigne. I did love Avril Lavigne. Yes. Um, if you are a cutter, you will remember you have the battle scars. True. Storm, you just being honest. You're being real. Yeah, yeah. It's just me being. It's just me being intimate with y'all. That's it. People not used to that. I think what it is too. Like people have a certain perception of me, but if I really was to tell y'all some shit, you'd be like, "Oh my god, like you did that." Yes, I did. Um, And then a lot of shit I've done you would never think because people just assume I'm innocent. So, and they assume I'm stupid, and I let them assume that I'm stupid. So that's why I focused on he real as fuck. Listen. Arrow couldn't get enough of Megan at the awards show. Oh my god. see. What's wrong with being innocent? There's nothing wrong with being innocent, but some people I've learned in this life, like some people, you look at them and you would assume they're a certain way, and then they turn out not to be, and then sometimes it's the opposite. Like sometimes you can judge the book by its cover, and sometimes you can't. Anyway, there's nothing wrong with being innocent at all. Not at all. Storm, how do you maintain a sane mental? Like, what is a good day for you offline? Oh my God, offline. Honestly, hanging with friends that are not in this industry. You dig what I'm saying? Like being able to get away, be normal. You know, it's nice. And I know a lot of people like to say I don't have no friends. They're not on the internet. They're not on the internet. So, like, y'all didn't know I was able to sneak in and out of Vegas. Y'all didn't know. I think I ran into one subscriber, and we took a picture and stuff. But I was a little nervous too. I'm like, damn, Wiley just moved out here. I damn sure ain't trying to run into him. Like, damn. But I was able to get in and out. Just being yourself outside the camera. Exactly. Vegas ain't hard to sneak into, sir. No, without being seen. Okay. Without being seen. Without running into certain creators that are obsessed with me. It's a few. I'm like, please don't let me see these people. Let's see. Wiley would have lost his mind if he saw you. Listen, I know. Is he really living up there now? Allegedly. Wiley might want to fight you, child. I ain't fighting none of these people. If you got a YouTube channel, you better not fight none of these people. Mm-mm. I'm good. Don't touch me. I'm calling the police. I'm a police calling nigga. Innocent like Al Reynolds, right? Which we heard from the audios. He's not that damn innocent. He's a menace. And I don't know why that lady Joyce was acting like she was scared of Al. Who the hell is Al to be scared of? Anyway. What do you like most about Vegas? I mean, it's a bunch of stuff to do. It's a bunch of stuff to do. Oh my God. And the crazy thing too, because I had went to Vegas with my white friends, right? And I was just like, oh my God. Because one of the people in the group, she's a she. And so I'm like, if somebody see me at this pool, at this day party or whatever, with this with this snow bunny. Nigga, I was just imagining somebody taking the pictures, taking the video. Storms in the pool with a snow bunny. Like I was just imagining Dr. Umar. Yeah, I remember our meet and greet when we did that in Charlotte. We're gonna do meet and greets again in 2025. But I remember that. We had a good time in Charlotte too. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, 2022. No, that was 2021, I think. I don't know. 2021, yeah, was a good year. That was a good year. Storm, can you get Yaki Awaken or Dr. Bobby? Yeah. I'll have my assistant reach out to Yaki Awaken. Here's the thing, Yaki and I, we from the same hometown, so I'm wondering if I can slide in there. Hey, I'm from the Lou, you in the Lou. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And really get that interview. Y'all, shoot. I'm gonna use that to get a sexy red interview. Hey, I'm from the Lou, you from the Lou. Go check his clinic out. Yeah, I would love to. I would love to. He, I was watching some of his consultations, and he started talking about dermatitis, and I'm like, I've had dermatitis since I was a kid, like eczema. No, eczema, dermatitis, like in the ears. I still deal with that to this day. I've had that ever since I was a child, but he was just describing what it was, and I'm like, really? Is it that? Are you sure? I'm like, no, I don't want to say it on here because people are gonna twist my words, but I was just like, Dr. Yaki, doctor. I was just like, dang. Doesn't dermatitis mean rash? Well, what? Nah, he was saying it was in the same family as herpes, is what he was saying. But maybe I misunderstood that because he said it was just a varicella. It's just a varicella, which is like chicken pox. So he was even saying chicken pox was in the same family as herpes. I was just like, I'm like, but then it ain't sexual because obviously I was not being sexual as a child. So yeah, he said it was a parasite. Yeah, but he lumped it in with the same, as herpes and all that. I was like, oh my god. Yeah, zoster. But yeah, I think that's the word he used. It's a zoster. Yeah, and he said it ain't really a virus; it's a parasite. Herpes family. Yeah, he said. I was like, oh my god, I didn't know that. So what? Okay. I'm gonna just have to do a consultation with him because was I born with eczema or did I just develop eczema as a kid? But how do you just develop, or was it literally just from the meat? Oh, but Mia, don't you remember when Star Marie went on Tasha K and started all that shit about Cardi B and allegedly having herpes or whatever? Don't you remember she even said she was like, it's all in the same family. Chicken pox, acne, eczema, all that. She was like, it's all just skin condition. It was some way she put it where she was like, we all have it in some form. I was like, what? Yeah, but it's not literally that. It's just like dermatitis, shingles, same thing. So if you've ever had chicken pox, then you're at risk of developing shingles when you in old age. But I've never had chicken pox. Now, my mom had chicken pox when she was pregnant with me. My mom had chicken pox when she was pregnant with me, but I myself have never had chicken pox. Oh, okay. Like warts. Like a wart on your hand is not the same as a wart on your kitty. Got it. Because the warts that people get on genitals come from HPV, which, by the way, I got the vaccine for that when I was like a teenager. My mama made me go get that. I told y'all that before. She didn't. That what was the shots? What was the vaccine for HPV called back in the day? I can't even remember now, but it was a set of three shots. But you can give someone a sore on their kitty from a sore on your mouth. Oh yeah, you talking about Herpes 1. Okay. Gardasil. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So here's the thing about cold sores, aka herpes 1. I learned this in school because I took a semester long biology class, semester long sexuality, blah, 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 right? By the time you hit 75, 80 years old, 90% of the population will have herpes 1. When I found out that most people actually do get this as a baby, I was like, oh, this is why most people have the shit. Hold up. Finna tell y'all about herpes 1 and why you probably got it even if you've never had a cold sore. What did your parents do to you when you were a baby? What did grandma do? What did auntie, uncle do? What did people do that held you as a baby? I'll let y'all put it in the chat. What's this thing? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm do not. Don't start that rumor. No, ma'am. What did they do? Yes. Boom. 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 I learned this in college. Boom, 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 boom. Now think of where your parents' mouths have been. Think of all the nasty shit they do. Especially my daddy. My daddy was for everybody. Kissed you. Put stuff in their mouth, then put it in your mouth. You ate off them, drank off them. You go to daycare. Kid put one toy in his mouth, you put it in your mouth. Sharing food, that was a big one. Sharing food with your siblings, your cousins, all that. And you get cussed out, and you would get cussed out. What you mean you ain't gonna eat all meat? We get cussed out. That is where most people got it. And if you really think about it, kissing especially on the mouth, is nasty, especially if you perform oral sex. I know we don't like to think about it, but you think your parents don't suck penis and eat coochie? Well, God forbid you got an ass eater for parents. When I learned that, I was like, oh, that's how most people got it. Type 1. Yep. Mm-hmm. We go to restaurants and eat off the silverware that's only power wash with water. A lot of people got. Trina Braxton says she got it from a dirty fork in Japan. That's how most people get it. Now think, if somebody has type 1, if they're either having asymptomatic shedding or an active open cold sore, and then they eat you out, boom, or perform oral sex, boom. Hold up, you get older, you kiss people, you drink, share liquor bottles, blunts. Hey weed smokers, love to share them blunts. Gotta love to share them blunts. Anyway, I'm not trying to discuss y'all, but I don't know how we got there. But anyway, when we bring Dr. Yaki on the show, we will ask these questions because I learned that in school myself. Now puffing and pay, no puffing and pay. Listen, Never share a blunt. Shit, people didn't share the blunt. I didn't share blunts. I ain't gonna sit here and pretend I ain't never have. Yep, makeup testers, dirty clippers when they line you up, all kinds of stuff. Yep, sharing makeup and mascara. Y'all ain't heard that from me. Y'all ain't heard that from me. Okay, I'll do 6 more minutes and I'll get off here. I would never get a free makeup. Listen, it's stuff you really got to think about. You really do. Because like some people, even not, and not even just that, but like some people, their skin, especially on their face, is super sensitive, so they can't just try shit. I think Love Jones told me that about her too. She was like, I can't just put shit on my face. Like it'll be a whole thing. You just gotta be careful out here. When they roll it with all that spit. Yep. 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 Some of my artists are getting their makeup done. Yes, ma'am. You want it? I'm a OBGYN and you speaking facts. I'm telling you. Yeah. And I love learning about biology. It's just cool to learn. But yeah, it when you it's so much shit out here, you ain't gonna wanna touch a door handle, sit on a toilet seat, nothing. Are you doing business inquiries? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Send the email again, stormmonroebusiness@gmail.com. My cuz got a cold sore from trying lipsticks on her. Yeah, I've seen women use other women's lipstick. Anyway. Did you see that artist took pictures of Miss Netta's? No. What medicine did she have? What happened? I don't like people doing that now. That's really not none of our business. Storm gonna make me become a germaphobe. I'm not trying to freak you out. I'm just telling you, just letting you know. That's foul. That's very foul. I recently learned about face mites. Yeah, that is a thing. What are face mites? Little bugs that literally dig into your face. Why y'all saying breaking news? Wait, what's breaking news? Mm, what's the breaking news? Hold up. Okay, I don't see none right now. We'll see. Most people will come into contact with, yep, but won't get infected. Now that's the truth too. That's the other part of it too. HIV is actually not that transmittable. It has to be a terror. That's very true. And I can say this because we an hour and 19 minutes into this video. When you look up the stats, especially even on HIV, and you learn that it's mainly passed when anal sex happens. And when you learn that from penile to vaginal sex, the chance is like 0.00, like really hard to catch that shit. But then when it's like anal, that's really where it mainly comes from. I looked up the stat. I'll look up the stat right now and read it to y'all. I told you I studied this in school. Hold on, hold on. Okay, wait. Hold up, hold up. Okay. All right. Lower risk oral sex. Pretty much 0% chance of exposure. Insertive vaginal, 0.04. Insertive anal, 0.06 to 0.62. Receptive vaginal, 0.08. Receptive anal, 1.4. So anyway, long story short, the people that's really mainly at risk are the bottoms. But y'all ain't heard that from me. Anyway, not us having a biology lesson. Yup. So however you look at it, when women be saying what they be saying, women ain't lying. Now, why did you say? Why did you say TD Jakes? That's wild. That's wild. Okay, that is all right. Anyway, that concludes our sex talk. Apparently, nah, but I seen somebody in the chat talking about Drake got exposed and people talking about it. I don't see it nowhere though. Tisa tells. Okay, yeah, she be on it. She be on it. Shout out to Tisa. Okay, cool. Well, listen, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let me show y'all my new Twitter before we go, so y'all can follow me over there. How did damn it. Hold on, I'll just put my Twitter name here. So you can find me on Twitter, Storm Monroe TV. I deactivated the Tatted Nerd page for now, so you can follow me here. Makes it a little easier to just find me everywhere. Drake was exposed for okay. Okay, all right. All right. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, share if you can, and I will catch you all later.